The future of Greater Victoria's sewage treatment megaproject is looking even murkier than ever tonight. The CRD Sewage Committee was set to vote on two motions today to challenge the federal regulations and to potentially delay the project for decades. There were dozens of people who showed up for the CRD meeting, and they had a lot to say, maybe too much. CTV's Andrew Johnson shows us what happened and where the debate may flow from here.
They show up at CRD headquarters with a long list of reasons why Greater Victoria's secondary sewage plan stinks.
It is a plan based on optics and politics and completely ignores the science.
We should all be promoting our present system as the most efficient and environmentally sound system in North America.
Expenditure which has no benefit is the height of irresponsibility.
Right now, Greater Victoria's sewage is filtered through a 6-millimetre screen, then pumped a kilometre out to sea. Experts for years have disagreed about just how much damage that's doing underwater, but many say the $783 million plan approved by the CRD, the largest capital expenditure ever here, won't solve anything either way.
We obviously have a sewage problem in Victoria. You can't continue to dump raw sewage with all the toxins in it into the ocean in perpetuity. The question is the solution being proposed solving the problem that exists? The answer is clearly no.
Federal wastewater regulations mandate secondary treatment by 2020, and the two senior levels of government will help pay. Two CRD directors, BARB DESJARDINS and Vic Derman, are pushing for that deadline to be extended to 2040, with motions set to be voted on today.
We need to take a step back, and we need to make a political statement to the other two levels of government that we need some time to really understand what it is that we're committing taxpayers to, and is this the right plan?
But do they have the votes? Others around this table think picking a fight with Ottawa won't end well.
The idea that we are going to continue to be allowed to dump this stuff into the ocean and assume it does no harm because we can't detect the harm is something that is not going to appeal to regulators. When we talk about delay, we have to be concerned about the fact that they're offering us 2/3 of the cost.
As for the vote on the issue, it's been delayed. Too many people wanted to speak at what became a marathon session. The committee will revisit the motions later in the month.
Andrew Johnson joins us now live with more. Andrew, now if the CRD votes to support one of the two motions to challenge that federal deadline, what happens then?
Well, Hudson, in the short term, that kind of response from the region would certainly be sending a strong message to the federal government it isn't going to cooperate. But in the longer term, the region could then try to get an environmental assessment done. Right now, the area is considered high risk under the federal wastewater regulations. Many opponents to the sewage treatment plan want to see Victoria reclassified as low risk. If that were to happen, the deadline to get sewage treatment up and running under the regulations then moves from 2020 to 2040.
All right. Andrew Johnson reporting. Andrew, thanks.
You're welcome.